I want to talk about the behavior of Thom Tillis, who is, I think, the most phony member of the United States Senate, which is a pretty high bar. I want to go through his behavior on a couple of these nominations. With Pete Hegseth, it was Thom Tillis who told his sister-in-law that if she if she filed the legal brief about her views about Pete Hegseth's personal problems, that would have an impact on his vote and the vote of other senators. So that feedback encouraged her to come forward. Obviously, coming forward comes with harassment, comes with undue attention. So, I mean, I would think that would be something that you would take very seriously if you're concerned about other humans. She went ahead and did that. Yeah. And Thom Tillis, and there was a lot of rumors that would maybe yield Thom Tillis to vote against Pete Hegseth. He did not. He voted for Pete Hegseth and was rather condescending about it. So he somehow managed to get this woman to put herself in public and at risk for no good reason, to just pretend like he was somebody that cared when it turned out he didn't actually care about her testimony at all. So he went ahead and confirmed Pete Hegseth.
Then I think you're even understanding this. Just to be clear, I think you're understanding this. He assured Hegseth's former sister-in-law that her testimony could convince Republican senators to vote no. The three of them would vote no if she came forward with the testimony. He made an assurance, according to the Wall Street Journal, which broke the story, and then he decided to vote yes. So I think it's even more profound than what you're saying.
Number two, during the Pam Bondi hearing, Thom Tillis was the one that went on this condescending rant about how all these Democrats are asking her about what her opinion is about if Donald Trump would release violent criminals from jail, and how that's an absurd hypothetical. Donald Trump would never do that. And how ridiculous it is that she's put in that position. Now, he would never ask her that question because he respects her and he respects the president more. 2 days later, Donald Trump released violent criminals from prison. A couple of them have already recommitted crimes in the meantime. So that was his behavior in the Pam Bondi hearing. So you would think that he'd be chastened. You would think that the man who lectured in front of America that Donald Trump would never release violent criminals would think to himself, well, man, I guess I missed the mark on that one. Maybe I'll take this a little bit more seriously the next time a federal law enforcement nomination comes up. Maybe when Kash Patel's nomination comes up, I'll take that seriously. Nope. According to Fox News today, Thom Tillis has been the key senator pushing support for Kash Patel, and he has created a game. I hope you guys are ready for some funsies today. He's created a bingo game, which he's passed to his colleagues on the committee. Cash Bingo, K, money sign, H, includes the subjects Thom Tillis thinks these woke libs are going to bring up today. The sheet includes such subjects as Deep State Enemies List and Section 702 of the Foreign Surveillance Act, Mar-a-Lago, it says on there. What else? Pedophile cannibal. I don't even know what that's referencing. QAnon. Yeah, it's so funny that that the Democrats might bring up the fact that the man slated to head the FBI wrote a QAnon children's book and advanced conspiracy theories about people that contributed to violence, including the violence in the Capitol, including Pizzagate. This is insane. This is that Thom Tillis is just like making light over the confirmation of the top law enforcement official in the country, the head of the bureau. Like, you can't even pretend to take this fucking seriously. You can't even pretend to take your job seriously. It's one thing to decide that Kash Patel should do this job that he's wholly unqualified for, but it's another to like mock people that have legitimate concerns about this. I mean, this is all an effort, by the way, just for context. Thom Tillis has an election up in 2 years.
Yeah,
it's going to be one we're to monitor closely. Yeah. He's worried about a far-right MAGA primary.
Guy Mark Robinson, from the guy who ran for governor, unceremoniously lost because he may have been a creep online and a quasi-Nazi, allegedly. allegedly.
Yeah.
He might primary Thom Tillis.
Yeah, so he's worried that he's going to lose a primary to the guy who was eating pizza in the back of a porn shop. That's what he's worried about. So this is what he's doing. He is just undermining the seriousness of the Department of Justice, the FBI, the Department of Defense. He's leaving like women that want to be whistleblowers out to dry, all because he's worried about porn shop pizza guy.
Yeah, it's almost fitting that he's made a game of this because it is all a game.
Yeah.
And the game is, can I get elected again?
Also, his behavior during the RFK Jr. hearing yesterday was equally absurd. He was the one that went on a ridiculous rant about how he's going through the trash at schools and how he's noticing that the kids were throwing away their healthy foods and eating junk food instead. It was unclear how that was aligned with the Maha movement, but he didn't actually. He phrased that as an insult to the Democrats somehow instead of as an insult to RFK Jr. So Thom Tillis, we've got our eye on you.